And when you point this out to people, how the AKC promotes pure bloodlines and the idea of a master race of dogs, the similarities are indisputable.
Wait a damn minute.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Misinformation. I'm Jordan Vallone.
And I'm Nevaeh Westwoods.
We love animals as much as anyone.
And I'm sure you've all heard of PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, an organization that claims to protect animals and their rights. However, they'll kill your dog in a heartbeat.
At its core, PETA's mission seems relatively straightforward and honest to those who don't know any better. But throughout their history, they have made some extremely questionable, maybe even illegal moves and decisions. The bottom line is, based on their choices, we in turn have no choice but to tell you that what you may believe about PETA is actually, wait for it,
misinformation.
There are two PETA employees who right now are facing a total of 50 felonies for animal cruelty and some other charges in North Carolina.
They would come down to this area, Hosky, and pick up some animals and take them back to their place in Norfolk, where we assumed that they were trying to find homes for them.
Less than an hour later, all the animals, 31 of them in all, were dead. Killed in the back of a PETA-owned van driving down the highway. And then these two had the gall to put the bodies in a trash bag, throw them in a dumpster behind a grocery store.
Apologies for bringing the mood down with such a disgusting clip, but it is important that we inform you about the lies behind PETA.
This great organization that claims to protect animals by keeping regular people from abusing them has in fact, behind the scenes, been found guilty time and time again of horrible, cruel acts against animals.
In 2017, the Huffington Post reported some shocking statistics about PETA. Of the 2,600 dogs acquired by PETA in 2014, 2,300 of them were killed. In 2014 and 2016, another 1,500 were put to death each year. Their overall adoption rate, a murderous 1%. The HuffPost also reported that in 2014, PETA's members stole a family's 3-year-old Chihuahua before ultimately killing her with a fatal dose of poison. Let that sink in.
Maya the little Chihuahua is at the center of questions surrounding animal advocacy group PETA. Maya's owner, Wilbur Serrate, says this surveillance video shows PETA workers snatching the family pet off his Accomack County porch one weekend in October.
Tell us what happened. I mean, if you have nothing to hide, why in the world would you avoid Wavy? Why would you avoid other inquiries?
Moving past that, although I'm not really sure there's a good way to do so, PETA's also been known for questionable advertising and unruly protests since their founding in March of 1980.
I'm sorry, sir. I think you have the wrong meeting.
Oh, is this the American Kennel Club?
Yes, but, we're discussing
You believe in the sanctity of pure bloodlines, right?
Yes.
And breeding to achieve a master race?
Well, master pedigree. They're...
Race, pedigree, that's just all semantics. I think I'm gonna fit right in here.
That's right. Not only has PETA put thousands of animals to death, they've also compared the actions of dog breeders to those of the Ku Klux Klan. They took this shocking advertisement a step further and stood outside of the Westminster Dog Show dressed as KKK members, handing out flyers and shaming those who were attending. They were the ones wearing the white hoods. Glad to know they'd kill me as well.
Look, While cruelty issues exist among some dog breeders who sometimes have been found to surrender animals deemed as unadoptable, in general, most reputable dog breeders take excellent care of their dogs, and in fact, do not abuse them.
Other controversial campaigns run by PETA include attacking people like Steve Irwin, perhaps one of the most influential conservationists of the 21st century.
Organization who must not be named, PETA, they just felt like it was the opportune time to bash a man who was here for animals and didn't have any problems with anyone. He had nothing bad to say about anybody in the world. You know, he did want to see the world change, and he sought that with love.
Dave Hogg, a data scientist from Detroit, was quoted after public attacks on Steve Irwin, saying there have been few people who have done more for wildlife conservation and education than the Irwin family. You owe them an apology. And he wasn't alone in pointing out the flaws in PETA's attacks, with others quickly citing PETA's high kill rate among their countless other controversies.
And if everything we've told you so far hasn't disturbed you enough, take a look at their Meat is Murder campaign, otherwise known as the Human Barbecue. You think they'd appreciate my sandwich? How much?
I think so. They might even want to bite.
I think so too.
The truth is, we can go on and on and on about what is wrong with PETA, but we digress.
At the end of the day, what you need to understand is that PETA is not protecting animals, but killing them.
Their flawed ads have pissed so many people off. It's an absolute wonder how they have remained relevant for over 40 years. When it comes to protecting animals and doing what is right, the choice is clear, but it's also yours. Eat meat if you want to, adopt a pet if you want to, be an advocate for humane animal treatment, and make sure that wherever your pets come from, it's a reputable place, like a rescue group, an animal shelter, or yes, even a breeder.
And as always, be aware that even if on its surface PETA seems great, in actuality, you're misinformed. Protect animals, support conservation, and speak up when you see something wrong. But in no way, shape, or form should you be in support of PETA, period.
Period!
With that said, we'll see you next time on Misinformation. Bye, guys.
Bye.